Hello everyone, today we talk about the erosion process. Erosion process means the transportation of the sediment and gravels from one area to another areas. Okay, and the erosion factors that may relate to the erosion process may be talking about the water in the river or even the glaciers in the temperate zone, the wave in the coastal zone or even the wind in the desert. The meanings of the erosion here we will focus on the reductions of the size of the rock and the sand here or even the sediment here, and they move from the original places of the erosion here to another places. For example here, the wind here can pick up the small pieces of the rock here in the desert here from one area to another area, or even the wave here causes the erosion at the beach, okay, and break down the rock and even moving the sand. The last examples can be the moving of the water in the river and break up the rock, or even carrying the small pieces of the rock here from one places to another places. This diagram here show you the erosion process in the mountain. On top here, you can see the big rock, and you can see the smaller rock over here. So it's get eroded. And after that, the small pieces of the rock or sediment here will go from the top area here to the bottoms of the mountain like this. We call erosion. And in case of the slope of the mountain like this, the water here will be the erosion factor. The area with high steepness, more steepness here, we have more prone to have erosion. But the area with have less steepness here, they will have less tentative to get reduction. To get erosion, The first examples of the erosion here can be the earth pillar, come from the wind erosions. So this one here in this area composed of two layers of the big rock. The upper layer here get the harder rock like this. And after that here, the small pieces of the particle here goes to this area by wind. And after that here, the particle get into the crack and get spin. And after that here, they destroy and enlarge the size of the crack. So later here, you can produce a big hole like this and produce the mushroom shape of the umbrella shape of the earth pillar. And the other earth pillar here get falls down, okay, caused by the erosions. And later you can see one big rock here like the earth pillar. The upper rock here is harder, and the smaller rock here it is a softer rock like this. This is examples of the earth pillar in Ubon Ratchathani. The second one here, the pothole or kumphalak. The pot here we call water barrier, and the word kumphalak means kumpha means water barrier or pot. Okay, like this. And you can see the area like this, and down here it looks like a pot this way. And lak means shape or laksana, this word. Okay, and this particle here we get carried by the water and get spin to the smaller crack like this and destroy and enlarge the size of the holes and make it become bigger. So this one is a potholes occur in the Ubon Ratchathani. The next type is the deposition process. Means the process that sediment here can get settled down by gravity, or sometimes we can call this process here as the sedimentation process. In this talk here, we will focus on the deposition process in the river. So the main factors here means the gravity, but another factor is quite important is the speed of the water. If the speed of the water is quite fast, you will have less deposition process and it's prone to have erosion. But if the speed of the water here is very slow, you will have the deposition process and they have less tentative to get erosion. We have many different examples of the deposition process, like a meandering river, a lower fan, or even the delta. In case of the meandering river here, we also see another type of the changes of the surface area, like a shortcut canal or even the oxbow lake. As in this diagram here, you can see the meandering river. In the area A here, you have cut like this. Okay, the area here with high speed of the water, you will have prone to have erosion. But the area here we have the slower speed of the water here, you can have a lot of the deposition process. As in the sea here, sea area, this part here the speed of the water is quite fast, so we have erosion occur here. and this area here you will have a lot of the deposition process occur. The characters of the bank, the river bank is quite different. The area with more erosion, it will be cut bank like this. But if the areas of sedimentation, you can see a lot of the smaller slope development on the river bank. And later here, when this meandering river here get developed later, this area here you will have more deposition process occur. And another area here, like this triangle, you can see erosion. When the curvy river here become more corroded, it will be more curvy like this. And some area here become close together and they develop the neck area. So later here the water will flow and pass through the neck area here like this and develop into the shortcut river or the shortcut canal. And the curvy part of the river here will turn into the U-shaped structure we will call the oxbow lake. Okay. Another example here will occur in the land. Here we have the alluvial fan and the delta. The alluvial fan occur into the connection between the highland and the plain. But the delta here will occur in the area that connects between the river and the mouth of the river to the sea. Okay. For the part of the alluvial fan, the speed of the water that run down from the mountain here to the plain here will be very fast. So we don't have the process of deposition. But when the particle and the water here reach the plain, they will change the direction and reduce the speed. So in that area here, they will develop the fan-shaped structures of the terrain. So we can call this one here as the alluvial fan. So it is area that contain a lot of nutritious soils. So it is the areas of they grow a lot of the rice plant, okay, and a lot of the agricultural area occur here. And the river deltas. The river delta here occur around the river mouth, the mouth of the river. When the water get to the areas of the mouth of the river like this, the sediment here will reach the area with a lot of the larger part of the bodies of the water in the sea. Like this. So that way here the speed of the water and the sediment will get reduced and it develop a triangular shape in front of the river mouth. So we can call the delta. And onto the areas of the delta like this, they will develop the small canals to distribute the water. We call these canals here, the channel like this as the distribution channels. Okay. Thank you.